Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss one of the special instruction of 8085 microprocessor, that is DAA. It stands for Decimal Adjust Accumulator After Addition. So let us discuss this instruction in detail. So by using this instruction, the content of the accumulator is adjusted into a valid BCD or decimal number, and generally it is used after addition of two BCD or two decimal numbers, and it follows two steps. So first it checks the lower nibble. Lower nibble means the four least significant bits. So if the lower nibble is greater than 9, or if the auxiliary carry flag is set, then 6 is added to the lower nibble. That means 110 is added to the lower nibble. And in the second step, it checks the upper nibble in the similar fashion. That is, it checks whether this upper nibble is greater than 9 or the carry flag is set. If it is set, then it adds 6 with the upper nibble. That means 110 is also added to the upper nibble. So these two steps are followed in DAA instruction. So as I have already told, DAA is used in the program after addition instructions such as ADD, ADI, ACI and ADC. After this instruction, result is in hexadecimal and it is placed inside the accumulator. But when you use the instruction DAA, it operates on the hexadecimal result and gives the final result in decimal system, and the decimal number is updated in the accumulator, and this instruction affects all the flags, and the number of machine cycle required by this instruction is 1, that is opcode fetch. So let us take an example and understand how this DAA instruction works. So what I want to add two numbers, that is 24 and 27. So if you are performing decimal addition, then the result should be 51. Now let us see, when I use the instruction add to add these two numbers, so what will happen? So first we will be having the equivalent of 24, which is equals to 0010 and 0100. Similarly, 27 will be 0010 and 0111. So if you add it, what you will get? So you will get 1 and then 0, 0, 1, 0. So the result will be 0100, that is 4, and the lower nibble will be 101, that is B. So after addition, the result is 4BH, that is, it is in hexadecimal. But what do we want? We want the result in decimal number system. That means we want our result to be 51. So what we can do? So we can use the instruction DAA just after the add instruction. So when you use DAA, what will happen? So it will adjust the accumulator's content. So let me write down the result first. So our result was 0100 and 1011. So first, in the first step, what is done? The lower nibble is checked whether it is greater than 9 or whether the auxiliary carry flag is set. So here the first condition is satisfied. That means this lower nibble is greater than 9. So what will be done? So 6 will be added to the lower nibble. That means 110 is added to this lower nibble. So when we add 110, so what will happen? So we will get 1 0 0 0, and there will be a carry 1 over here, which will come here, okay, to the upper nibble. So the final result will be, here the lower nibble will be 0 0 0 1 and the upper nibble will be 0 1 0 1, because here we have got a carry from the addition of this lower nibble. So what is the equivalent of this representation? So here it is 5 and the lower nibble will be 1. So the result is in decimal system. So see here we expected the result to be 51 and after using DAA instruction we got 51. So this is how the DAA instruction works. So one thing we should keep in mind, that DAA instruction is only valid for addition or after addition. It is only valid after addition, and we cannot use DAA instruction after subtraction. It cannot be used after subtraction. So this is very important. We should remember this. So I will also explain one example using this DAA instruction. The video link to that explanation is given in the description section. So in case you want to view, so please go through that video. Thank you for watching.